Hey, what is going on, guys? And as promised, here we are. It's a little after 8, but hey, we're here. Just took me a minute to get everything up and running. Some of my programs are a little bit slow, but we're here. We are back for another fun-filled night of Magic. So I hope everybody's having a good afternoon, good night, wherever it is you may be. And let's look forward to having some fun, some good laughs, like we have been doing. And so, yeah, without too further much ado, let's go ahead and see what shenanigans we can get into. First, we're gonna go open play. Let's see. On Super Friends. Sure, we'll stick with that. We'll use that to warm up. Unfortunately, we do have that appears to be common issue of nobody being online. Unfortunately, but it works. Maybe I'm hoping there's just some people sitting around just watching, not really playing. But we'll see. Hopefully, we'll get some people in here. Alright, we got one. So if we can get a full 4-person game going, because again, Super Friends, they like four people. Hopefully we'll get some people here in a minute and we can get this party started. But we shall see. Oh. Seems we did get enough people. I look up, I had one, look down, had all four. I mean, look up, it was one, look down. Next thing I know, I'm hearing the sound that the game started. 1, 2, 3. I will keep let's see what we're dealing with. Spirit okay, deals combat damage to a player. Choose a card name. That player reveals their hand. If a card with the chosen name is revealed this way, search your library for a creature card with flying, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. Okay, so he's probably going to run them like a Gentaxian Probe and stuff like that. Linda the Dusk Rose. Okay, I like the name. Whenever another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. When she dies, when she dies, create X 1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink where X is her power. Interesting. I like that actually. I like that. And mono red. Destroy target creature of your choice. Then destroy target creature of an opponent's choice. Activate this ability only during your turn before attackers are declared. Okay, so very little of these abilities actually mean anything to me. Like, this is the only issue card. So, this is creature hate, this is creature hate. And this is just, I want to look at your hand and get all my big guys out as easy as possible. Which is fine, we can deal with that. I mean, I already have one mass removal in hand, so if things get out of hand, we have our get out of jail free card. Well, and that's kind of a get out of jail free card. It says get out of jail free as it can get. Okay, so he is blue, so we do have to watch counter spells from him, but I don't think we did from now white black. Seal of cleansing, sacrifice, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. Perfectly okay with that. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but not much. It is unfortunate that we do have this, because I feel like we're going to be forced to play it, and I'm not going to want to. At least we have that, so we can pop this before we do the Mana Reflection. That forces him to burn this on this. So I guess we're going to do this to try to get something that will get us in a better position. What is this? Mazar, put a storage counter on it. Remove any number. Okay, it's basically it's the red version of the thing that I used for colorless. So that's fine. Put a counter? I guess so. Alright, so at this point, there's really nothing we need to do, so we're going to just do this. And then crack it. And it's going to fetch us something with blue. And what is the one in our hand? It's red-green. So let's get... I don't know. Is there Tropical Forest Island? Yeah, Tropical Island, I guess. No, I wanted something that came in tapped. I forgot. Oh well. Not that that really matters. Lee Mass, hi man, how you doing? I hope you had a great day. Welcome to the stream, as always. So let's see here. Actually, I'm probably gonna wish I had done something that tapped, but oh well. That's of no real consequence at this point. Don't care about your deer. You can have all the deers you want. Not too concerned. More concerned about this at the moment. Talisman I don't care about. I mean, he does have access to 4 mana, so there's that. And we're off to 2 tokens already. Yay! Okay. Put a counter. And okay, don't. Man, that is a hard decision, but you know what? It is a decision that must be made. So, we've at least got Fate Spinner down, so we're good. Who's my commander? It would be Golos. I'm actually toying around with a couple different ones, but for now that is the choice, just because the optimal choice from what I've been seeing is Jodah, but I mean for 2 more mana I get 2 more cards. So I figure that's a better option. Sure, I can't guarantee what's on the top of the deck, but So yay, hard decisions. What's it gonna be? I gotta poop on you because you did fast things and I gotta deal with that. Aha, okay. So you're definitely choosing to have main phase, okay. You built Memnarch ramp, where almost all the cards are ramp in some way. It does have a few utility lands in the Inventor's Fair Crucible Worlds combo along with Mirrorworks stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun games. Let's see. Wow, I did not get any more lands. Let's see here. What you thinking about? This is. Oh, it's only each opponent. That's okay. I thought it was everybody. No, it's just everybody else. But that's cool. I'm down for that. And I did this just in case he chooses to try to do things with that. You want to deny mana, that's fine. Exotic Orchard, Flooded Strand, Scalding Tarn. That's unfortunate. I do have double green, so. But let's go. Yeah, I guess Exotic Orchard, Flooded Strand, Scalding Tarn. And that's just mainly just because I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to boop for one. Okay, we can play some friendly commander here. Okay. Don't have to be that guy. Let me catch up on What's going on in chat? Looks like I've missed a lot. Let's see. The first was a Giora Commander player after I stole all of their artifacts. Yeah. Then when you got infinite mana combo, the other two conceded. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back. It does have a single alternative win condition. You got lucky that the commander player misplayed. Okay. Well, it happens. It happens. Sculpting Steel out as my commander monarch. Ah. I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, misplays like that, they're rare, but it does happen. I mean, especially online, you know, it's probably just a bad click. Because this game is notorious for not really telling you what you're supposed to be doing. So, I don't imagine my opponents are very happy with me right now. Search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost to reveal that card. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Is it going to tell me? He has chosen to skip the combat phase. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, that's that guy. Okay, sure. Yep, absolutely. If you manage to not die. What will he choose? What has Fate Spinner have in store for us now? Probably going to choose combat again unless he has haste. But, I mean, he is playing mono red, so haste is a possibility. And he has chosen to skip the combat phase. I pretty much figured that. Could have played my commander on turn 4. Yeah, I mean, without Soul Ring, that's pretty impressive without a Soul Ring. In most average decks, I mean, yeah, you could be like playing a 2-cost commander or something like, something shenanigan-y just to be able to brag that you can do it faster, and then it's just, a cheese, fact. But, yeah, I mean, for your deck, and you do it on turn 4, that's still pretty impressive without a Soul Ring. Alright, correct this. Let's go get a land. Let's go get our all-powerful lands. Oh, the lands. Let's see, do we have... Yes, we have Underground Sea. That gives us access to black. I'm going to make the biggest bet in the entire world. We're going to see if it pays off here. If it does, it's great. If it doesn't, it's whatever. Actually, no, it doesn't actually pay off, unfortunately. As I just realized, situation that actually puts me in. Let's do this. Let's just... because we're going to miss it no matter what we do. Okay. Alright. Let's pretend like nobody sees this. Alright, let's do that for me. Thank you much. Alright, let's put you back. Let's put you back. And then you. That is an unfortunate situation. No, because if I do that, I lose the land, so. As much as I'd love to not go down on land, that's not going to happen. I will catch up with shit as soon as I get this turn ended. Yeah, not going to be that guy, so. Have funds. Fate Spinner's away. Fate Spinner, engage. Okay, I didn't actually miss anything in chat, so we're good. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Chooses to skip combat phase. Yay! Skipping the combat phase is always the most fun thing to do. And there goes the commander. And it's whenever it deals combat damage to a player. Okay, so I have to allow it to hit me first. And I can potentially solve that issue next turn, so. And what's it gonna be for opponent number 2? Chooses to skip the combat phase. Imagine that. I mean, like at this point, the guy's got 7 cards in hand. He could probably choose to skip a draw phase if he wanted to hit somebody. Not that a 1/1 flyer is going to do him a whole lot of good, and let's be honest, his commander's not swinging at me. Whenever every creature you control dies, draw a card, lose 1 life. One damage to each creature you don't control. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm not too concerned it dies. Sure. Alright, so our friend Red is causing some annoyances, but that's fine. We're actually in a decent position, even though we're, falling behind a little bit on mana. But thanks to our commander, we can pretty much pick that up right away. Problem is that darn enchantment enchantment removal is still in play. Okay. Not sure why you would choose to do that willingly, but not gonna stop you. That just seems like a terrible card. Yes, I would like to use that effect. And we are going to get our good old faithful Mazavith. Cause sure, it doesn't give us mana, but who cares at that point? Oh, actually, I kind of get it. So this basically says you can make your opponents get tokens, but they can't attack each other, or they can't attack the owner. That's fine. Yep. I knew you'd do that. Just didn't care. Let him have it. Face spinner. Skips their draw step. Interesting. Interesting choice. There was also an aristocrat style deck that got a Grave Pact out, which stole to stop him from making me sacrifice my commander and my other creatures. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, yeah, people make that mistake. Yeah. It's fine. You have no idea what to type. Huh. Cyclonic Rift. Good guess. Not so much. You get nothing. Enters the battlefield. Choose a non-land card. Name spells with a chosen name can't be cast. Activated. Merciless Eviction. Yeah, you think Merciless Eviction is the card you need to be concerned about. You go ahead and think that. I love it when people think that Merciless Eviction is the worst thing that could happen. Let's not forget, people. Well, you guys don't know, but my friends know that I can go infinite everything to the bottom of the deck every turn, so you know, there's that. It's not like everything I used to could just go capsize indefinitely. At least that was not fair because that was just instant speed removal. Uh, what did he choose? I wasn't paying attention. Chooses combat phase. Okay. Yeah, it turns out this card's a lot more busted than I thought it was. I thought it was everybody has to do it. But it's just my opponents, which is like far and away better. Oh, I got you. I got you. I'm not too concerned. You chose to skip your combat phase, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no. Oh, he's chosen to attack him for 5. What's he gonna do? Well, he's gonna block, but he's gonna chump with the Solemn. I mean, I would just for the draw. What's the boots on now? Oh, just the, nothing important. Actually, you know what? Turn off auto yields. And... 2, 4, 5. Actually, yeah, now it's... Uh... 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go ahead and make him burn everything he has. So, let's go ahead and go... Let's go ahead and go white, green, green, 2 more, white, blue. Doesn't matter at that point. All other things that I control have hexproof. So literally the definition of happy times. We're gonna bop you again just because you hit me. I probably throw the tribute mage, but that's fine. I don't really care if he throws the Tribute Mage at it. It's still one less card on his field. He's going to choose not to do so, and that is an interesting thing. Might need to actually take note of that. That might be something I want to try if I try like some Pillow Fort deck. It's going to be a pain in the butt to attack me, but hey, you're welcome to kill each other. Two, 4, 5, 6. No, you sit down. Yeah. What'd you think about that? You Niv Mizzet wannabe knockoff. Down, boy. I think my game might have glitched out. These aren't going away. That's going to be annoying. Let me see what's going on over here. Well, I mean, this guy does have, you're right. Most decks don't run, hexproof mass removal. It's usually specific small cost target stuff. But he does have this. He does have this to destroy it. Because this is all other things. So he has that. But that's exactly what I want him to do, in a sense. I want him to burn this on killing this so I can play this safe. Essentially, so I can play this safely. And he can't destroy my land or do anything like that. So I'm not really concerned with all that. Now he's going to reshape. Reshape for 2, in fact. Okay. You don't see reshape in an EDH deck often either. It's usually only for, very specific, like, Karn artifact builds. But to see reshape in something like this is interesting. Because I think he probably realizes there's not a whole lot he's going to do here. All he's going to do is go get Lightning Greaves to boot up his guy, but I'm fine with that. Lightning Greaves? Yep. Nothing I can really do with that. So my options are somehow all four of these cards have to come out of my hand on the next turn, or he gets the ideal setup. So I'm not too fond of, to be honest. I mean, but the fact that my Fate Spinner is going to make things very annoying. Sure. What did he choose for Fate Spinner? Combat. Okay. Pretty gutsy, not gonna lie. Okay, so for 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, I won't have any mana standing. So I really need to draw a land, because I need to be able to top. And if I don't draw top, I may not play this at all. I may just try to find something to deal with the boots. And this is where my Karn Silver Golem always came in handy, with the fact that you could make sure he's never allowed to equip anything. That was him that was playing it. Interesting. Interesting. I would not expect for him to run this in mono red. This is definitely not your typical mono red. Ooh. Finzer's Journal. Hey, I'm going to gain life for every card in my hand. Goose egg. Go right ahead. Be my guest to draw 0 cards. Do I even care at that point? I'm not sure I even care at that point. Yeah, I'm not sure I even care at that point. Green, green, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we're going to go there just for fun. I mean, he does have this, so he can just block that. Alright, so pretty much we're fine. Let's see, does he have to pay anything? No. He can just do it at whatever time. So you love it. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. Alright, let me see what he's going to choose, and then I'm going to read chat real quick just to catch up. Let's see. You like using Mana Reflection? I do too. I find that it just works. If you run anything green, it just works. It's just like it's an auto include. Because, like, if nothing else, it forces your opponent to deal with it. Like, it's just one of those cards. It doesn't give you an unfair advantage in any way. It forces your opponent to acknowledge. Yeah, Reshape works in Affinity because it's essentially, artifact dot deck. So it works. If you use it on Workshop Assistant to get Mirror Retriever, yeah, that works. Inventor's Fair is your only artifact tutoring in that deck. Yeah. I think I block. I'm perfectly fine. You get whatever you want to get. Yeah, it's a good way for red to ramp, but the problem I have with red ramp is if you actually have to ramp in red, you're probably not playing the deck correctly. Red shouldn't care, if that makes sense. Wait, so... Oh, okay, the token was going to him. So... Alright, so this guy decided he didn't want any more. Consecrated Sphinx. Okay. I'm okay with this.
Oops. Sorry, buddy.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, correct? 12, so. I'm a land off from being able to activate this twice. Which saddens me, but at the same time it doesn't. Like, I genuinely just want to deal with the Consecrated Sphinx just so he's not getting out of hand. Okay, he chose combat, so we're not worried about him attacking. 3. Okay, what does this do? Servos and Thopters you get +1/+1, and you can create tokens. Sure thing. Okay, so at the very least, we're going to activate once. We're going to pop this, hopefully get our enchantment back. Each player discards a card. Oh, Liliana. Okay. I'll get rid of our Gilder Baron. We can always get it back when we want it. That's the thing with this deck is I honestly don't care. I just don't want to get rid of useful cards because I can blow up. I can kill this thing whenever I want to and turn Merciless Eviction back online. So we'll let the Liliana waste its time. You go ahead and draw some cards. That works. Double green. Double white. Yes, I'd like to use that ability. Thank you. It's 4, so 2, 4. Well, I don't think I can tap for the right colors no matter what I do. So let's see. Double red. Double black. Double white. And Well, okay, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can tap for whites now. And that's gonna pretty much force. No, it did not. He did not choose to. Well, could he have though? Because it's 3. More than you're starting. Oh, he can only activate it. Okay, so he's got a 50 life. So I'm fretting over nothing. Okay. So double blue, that's 4. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah. As I know it works that way, so I'm not. I don't have any way to double. So let's do that, and then do this. There's nothing I really wanted, plus we're going to shuffle as soon as we get our commander back anyway. Yep, please give me back my commander. Thank you. Yep, give me that card. Let's do command tower. You'll pretty much just choose draw step from now on. Soul Ring I'm okay with. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to go quiet like that for a second, but unfortunately it was unavoidable. Uh-huh. I've got to find a way to get rid of this Merciless Eviction out of my hand. I mean, I had a chance, but I felt like I could get rid of that at any time I wanted, and it just did not work out that way. But it's okay. We can get by just fine. My name's Rhystic Study. That's fine. I mean, the Rhystic Study is going to be in play next turn, so you're going to be given the options of paying one or let me draw a card, so... Other non-black creatures you control get +1/+1. Players can't pay life for sacrifice creatures to cast spells or activate abilities. Okay, yeah, I remember I used to play that in Kalia. And I'm actually pretty okay with this, because with this in play, that pretty much just means that he can't actually use his effect to just exile this. I mean, no matter what. Something's getting pathed. And it would not be my things. Pongify, okay. Destroy target creature. He destroys his own card in order to not let it get exiled. That's fine. I mean, like, hey. Stonic Resonator. I have to give that. I gotta give that a. Gotta give it its props there. Thing is, none of that really matters if I can get rid of Ye Olde Faithful over there. If I can get rid of this, all creatures go away. And our good old friend Divining Top may help us achieve that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, because we definitely have one to throw away on the top. Just to test the waters. What did he choose? He's... Really? What is it? 4, 8, 12? Turn off auto yields. That's fine. You want to target me, that's fine. Pretty much okay with that. Put target non-legendary creature card with converted mana cost X from the graveyard to the battlefield. Solemn. Of course, if I could just hit my humility, all of this shenanigans would be over. Ah, okay. Ooh. What these D's? Whenever another non-token spirit creature you control dies, create a 1/1. Okay. Everybody's playing flying. What is everybody in flying today? Each player chooses a creature they control, destroy the rest. Ah, ye old fate spinner. I knew ye well. Not sure he thought that through, but... okay. Alright, well, while we're waiting on all this to go through... Okay, I didn't miss anything in chat, so we're good. Alright. This is bad. That Consecrated Sphinx is going to draw a lot of cards. That's fine. We're in a decent position, so... Interesting. Interesting. They're 1/1s, so... Alright, so let's see. Let's do the ones we don't have any choice. Double white. Double blue. Double red. Double black. Double green. And well, that's all you need. Alright, so go here. Cannot make green again, so let's not get rid of our green. Can we make red again? Yeah. No, we can't make red again, so we can make blue and white. So let's use the blue and the white. And Kapuya. Doubling season. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. Gonna go ahead and go with that. And then we're gonna go double white, double blue, well, don't really care. Oh, I can cast Merciless Eviction now. I can only do it at creature speed. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and exile all creatures. Exile all creatures, please. Thank you. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. And then let's double blue, double white, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And we're gonna get our where is it? Where is it? Am I not? There it is, Corehaven. Because it is technically a double Maze of Ith. Cast with emblem. On the bottom. All right. All right, so you got a bunch of cards. Let's see what you can do with it. I'm going to ask for a Rhystic Study first. Actually, I guess Jace is going to go first, but... Hiya! Really is a shame. Want to pay one? Huh. Again, that thing. Well, that thing's going to mess us up pretty bad, so... He's going to use this. He's not, actually. Cast a creature spell, create a 4/4 black zombie warrior token with vigilance. Okay. Want to pay one? No? Okay. I mean, sure. You want to get smacked by my creature? Sure. Let's get the cast in Praetor's Grasp. Hey guys, remember this awesome card named Merciless Eviction? Do I lose anything important? I mean, I'm gonna lose that, but that's fine. All artifacts. Goodbye. Cast with Emblem. Cast with Emblem. Play land. Cast with Emblem. Cast with Emblem. Cast with Emblem. See, it cost 4 extra, so 4, 6, 8. Blue, white, green, blue, red, black. Okay. Yes. We're gonna get our Reliquary Tower. Cast. Sensei's top. Can't play that, so that's irrelevant. Let's see, is this destroy? No, it's exile. That's annoying. That's exactly why we're not going to play that. Let's see. Scry 1, then draw a card. Put on top. Scry 1, then draw a card. Put on top. Target player discards a card. Target player discards a card. I already pretty much know how this goes, so. Alright, so basically what we're going to do here is go... Actually, you know what? Let's do... Forgot our Tamiya. And that's going to be it. Oh, forgot about that. And draw phase, okay. Because I don't even much care at this point. Play land, okay. I don't have the mana for that, but... would you like to pay one, sir? Take that as a yes. And then that's going to get countered. I mean, it's a hard choice here for sure. So we've definitely been plagued by not so great draws, but I mean it's all good because we're in position to do some pretty great things. Return to dust. It's fine by me. I still have a card up my sleeve. You're not going to bait out my counter spell if that's what you're hoping for. What is his Liliana at? 1. And he's gone. All right, 1v1 situation. So he basically just gets rid of my card and then scoops the game. I mean, sure. Not that that's really going to do you any good. Be 4 cards in hand. That's going to be an interesting choice. He chooses combat. Was he running the partners? I think he was. No, he's not. Interesting. He still puts it in there. I mean, it's a great card. It's a very powerful card, but... Two. Put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Okay. Seer. Okay. I mean, when I take away all of your creature's abilities, I mean, it's not really gonna matter, now is it? So I think what we actually want to do is burn through all of Jace's activations and then go from there. And nope, he just says no, you got it. There's nothing I can do. GG's, boys. What time is it? I got time for one more. Alright, so if anybody in chat is interested in trying to jump into a game, now is your opportunity. We've got time. I've got time for one more game before the night's over. So, If you would like to play, feel free to join in. I'll give people a minute. Okay. Feel like that's enough time. So, like I said, if anybody wants to jump in, feel free. This will be the last game of the night. No matter how quickly I lose it. And if I lose pretty quick, I probably will scoop because, I mean, it's just, you know. Our friendly mass is going to go first. This is not a bad hand, to be honest. So I think we're going to be kind of super ballsy and we're going to keep it. So we go 1, 2, 3, pop. I mean, of course, that changes if we go Soul Ring, but you know the odds of that. Evolving Wilds. Yeah, great card. Valduk. Keeper of all the Dookie. Alright. Make some 3-1s. I'm excited for 3-1s. Let's see what our unknown here is playing, just so I have knowledge. Blade Blossom. Whenever a warrior attacks, you may have its controller create a 1/1 white warrior creature token that's tapped and attacking. Untap attacking creatures. They gain trample, lifelink, haste until the end of turn. Okay, so it's basically double. It's double combat phase, but gain literally everything. Okay. That's going to be cumbersome to deal with, but we can do it. Stonebro, Frozen Hero. Trample. Whenever a creature you control with trample attacks, it gets +2/+2 until turn. So he's coming prepared for Planeswalkers. That's great. That's fine. I look forward to overcoming the challenge. Alright, he starts with the top. That's pretty good. Hello, Jeff Rock. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. That Golos deck was powerful. Oh, that was you. Oh, that was you. Okay. Yeah, it certainly is GG, man. I mean, you guys had me kind of on the back foot for the majority of it. Like, I mean, I was just basically just trying to find answers just to stay alive. I mean, I wasn't in a great position for a lot of the game, and then it just like slowly the pieces started falling together. But that was definitely a good game. I enjoyed that. That was like some of the most back and forth games I've played in a while. And if it wasn't for this card right here, we probably would not have done as well. Like that top deck into this was probably the greatest thing that I've ever had happen to me. That's going to be great if we can pull this off, but I don't see that happening. Alright, so we don't have turn 2 things. I'd like to be able to next turn this, but that just wholly revolves around just I swing at you, but you don't block. Okay. I swing an army of 1/1s, but you can't do anything about it. That's cute. Good thing I won't be attacking. Or probably blocking either. I mean, I might block just to stop from taking damage, but... Alright, I've got 2 turns to draw land or we're in trouble. As I've got to be careful with trample.deck. Otherwise, that's going to beat my face in a hurry. I definitely need to tech this more toward dealing with trample decks. But I just don't have that kind of equipment to do it. Let's see, what is this? Okay. Alright, yep, that thing. Still getting used to some of these newer cards. Okay. That is a welcome sight, but it is not a welcome sight that I need to see this turn. This is the sight that I need to see this turn. Behold the greatness. And I do not have draw capabilities. Ooh, this is not going to look good for us. I remember back in my old V1 version of this deck I ran. I forget what I wish I could remember what the creature's name was now. But it was a white... it was like a little small. It was like a 3-cost human that just says whenever it dies... Basically, it was like whenever it dies, go get any enchantment out of your deck and put it in play. Like, that card alone just dissuaded anybody from attacking me. Because it's just... If he's specifically playing that, it's probably not going to end well. So, like, that one card would stop everybody in my play group from ever attacking me. Like, the only time they would attack me is if they had flying or some way to make unblockable. Alright, so let's go. Let's just go ahead and yield. Was it what is it? Was it Academy Rector? Let me look. Because, like, you could be completely right. I'm not 100% sure what. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. I'll have to remember that, because I definitely may want to add that back in. I may toy around with that idea. I mean, the deck has evolved certainly past where it will ever need to be. So it just kind of depends. Wow, who just immediately got smacked for 6? And it's Haste Trample. I mean, yeah, I mean the +3/+3 trample is pretty rude. Vampiric Tutor. Really? Oh, he doesn't even get it next. He doesn't even get it this turn. I was like, maybe he's gonna pick swords or a path or something just to deal with that, because that's gonna punch a lot of us in the face. All creatures have haste. Oh, that's a roundabout way of getting around that. Put target creature on the bottom of its owner's library. That creature's controller reveals cards. So they reveal a creature card. That player puts that card on the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of their library in order. Oh man, this is bad news bears all over again. Well, we have our get out of jail free card at the very least. So, white, blue, black. Yeah. Yeah, that works. So we gotta need a green, and we're gonna need white. This is basically my second version of the other enchantment. So even though you guys managed to get one gone, I have a second essential version of it that I can protect by just paying one to sacrifice it, and it essentially tutors out all of my enchantments, which is a great upgrade for the deck, because I didn't run either one of those in the old version. And he is scrying hard for something. I mean, you kind of have to be fair. Of course, I'm kind of in a bad spot, so I'm already 2 lands down. Okay. And I got a feeling that's going to hit me. Why is your card helping him? That is not so good for me. Okay, he didn't attack me. I really felt like that was coming at me. Like, I felt the anger in that card looking at me. I just felt it. Alright, so actually, you know what? I may not scoop this game if I lose, because I want to see which trample dot deck kills the other one first. What was that? Draw 2 cards. I really much dislike it when it does that. It doesn't give you a chance to read it. Oh, and he gets a 1/1. Oh dear. That's not coming at me. Wow. This guy is just not liked here. What is going on? This guy is immediately getting hated off the table. Looks like they want it to be a 3v3 situation. Two, 4, 5. I need 1 more mana. If I get it, okay. If I don't, okay. I might actually have to like poof this just to go get my Oath of Nissa, which is going to be terrible. Going 3 lands down, not working out so hot. Is he targeting his own card? What? Oh, he lost a lot of cards. So what does he get? Hellcarver Demon. What? All right. Yeah, that can go away. I need to get a better look at this. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice all other permanents you control. Discard your hand. Exile the top 6. Exile the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast any number of non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. So you get 6 cards for free, but then you're basically out of the game. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No. All right, well. We can get it back later. Let's see. Oath of Nisa. Do I not get the card? Oh, I get it next turn. Well, that's crap. I was trying to save this poor man. Turns out all I'm going to do is sit here and be funny. Although right now I wish I had the light sorcery that lets me do 2. That would have been better. So I could just say preachers and enchantments. Whenever a creature you control with trample attacks, it gets +2. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I feel like I'm going to get punched. Yep. Well, I could use this to help him. That's the most I could do. Nothing I could do. 2, 4, 5. I could have put Doubling Season in play, but that really doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I guess I might as well do Doubling Season next turn. Under the assumption that I could I mean, I basically just got knocked down by half of my life. But at least the Mimic Vat kind of makes them double check whether they sacrifice something. Otherwise, they might accidentally give me something good. Whenever Howling Golem attacks or blocks, each player draws a card. Each drawer draws a card. Okay. Okay. What? Put it on him, I'm guessing? Make him weak enough to die? Oh, no. Okay. I mean, I guess if they're not smart enough to do a certain thing that I'm not going to say, I guess I could lock somebody out of the game potentially. Why? Stop that. Well, I guess I don't need to do that because... Oh, well, okay. So we do have a potential to draw land. Which does, in fact, give us potential to do other things. So... Who's getting punched? Wow! 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 Man, you got issues with this guy, don't you? This guy was ready to take him out of the game immediately. Wow. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Not really. I mean, it's kind of mean, but the sad thing is, like, now I don't really have the option of he's gonna spend some mana to get rid of some of his tokens. Fair enough. Good strategy. So at this point, the real question becomes, at what point do they turn on each other? That is the question. And of course I don't get it. That's all I got. It's pretty much all I got. I got nothing else. And that's the problem here. We are in a bad situation. Lurking Predators? Okay. Fair enough. So he's probably going to hit me, and my hope is I need him to betray. Oh, he's not. He's not hitting me. I guess he's worried about the betrayal. Yes. Let the suspicion seep into your blood. Not that it matters. I can't do anything. What is it to equip this? 2? Okay. Well, again, it's not like I can do anything, so just go ahead and yield. Okay, that doesn't stop me, thankfully. But if I don't draw land, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. Okay, he's just going to choose not to do anything else. Lee Metz is not playing around. He's going all in. Huh. Oh. Yes. So I have a 2/1. Fear me. Why couldn't that have been the destroy all things card? Well, and it still wasn't a land, so yeah, there's that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you were trying to do, actually. Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't do that, to be honest. Yep. Now, what does she do? Is it just put it in my hand? Okay. Well, and then okay. So Let's... Not like that matters. I mean, sure, it'll be fun, so... White, white... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And it's reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put the top card of your... Put that card on the bottom of your library. Okay. So I guess it failed again. Sure, why not? I mean, like, honestly, at this point... I mean, these draws have been absolutely garbage. Oh, and I didn't even put the Scalding Tarn down. Wow. Frozen Grip. Okay, I'm okay with this. Yeah, this has just been show after show. Interesting. Sacrifice, destroy target artifact. Nope. 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 Okay, well. I think that's game. I'm not sure. Yeah, sure. That was just the first strike damage. Yeah, if I can. That is the thing. All right, let's hope for a miracle here. All right, white. White. Black. Two more. That's the best I can do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ooh, a Genesis Wave. That's tasty. What, Genesis Wave for 4? Right? Yeah, 4. It's not bad. Lightning Greaves. Okay, Temple. Yeah, mine may be indestructible, but unfortunately that doesn't mean anything. I either draw for broke or I lose. And that is a Chandra. Well, that is a way to lose. Oh man, I was hoping he'd shoot me and let him live. Well, now I lose to a 1v1 situation. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That is the magic number I needed. Oh, and I don't even have to pay the life. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love how math works in this game. Really doesn't matter. We're doing things. We're popping off. Top decks for the win. Get out of here. And we can always Karn for game. Wow, he's going to do it again. Okay. Okay, and Skull Clamp is what? 1. Oh no, he's going for... He's putting the Skull Clamp on too. Oh no, he just kills the Karn, so... Yeah. So, punch Karn, rest come at me. Five, 6, 7, 8. Nothing I can do. I think you win. Actually, I might. No, I don't get one more turn. Okay. Okay. 2, 4, 6. If I do this, I can go 3. What? Put down this. Two, 4, 2, 4, 5. No, darn it. No, I messed up. Two, 4, 5. Yeah, I messed up. Two, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't matter, they're 3 threes, so there's not really anything I could have done anyway. Oh, that kind of irks me. Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered. I forgot about the Chandra, so it wouldn't have mattered. Hey, Lamar, you managed to get here right at the end of the stream. So, but welcome. Yeah, so there was nothing I could do there. The Chandra guaranteed that he had game. All he had to do was make 3 tokens at the very least and swing them. There was nothing I could have done. I had to hope for humility to stay in that game. Yeah, I mean, that was a good game. It was a good game. Yeah, that was definitely fun. Like that was. I don't know what it was with you and killing that fourth guy, but that was hilarious. Like just you're just like, nope, you're not welcome here. We're having a 3v3. Get out of here. Like I so badly wanted to try to get the man in a bib to try to help the poor man, but nah, I just could not draw lands. That was probably the only thing that honestly, in a sense, saved both of you. But yeah, there was not much I could do there. Huh. I have definitely conceded. Let me see if I can find the game because I can technically go back into it. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, to be fair, like all of your commanders had that capability, so. Like, mine is the only one that couldn't do that. And then I already went like 2 lands down and just wasn't drawing anything. I mean, like, cause like honestly, like it was if it wasn't just for the like the Elsmith, I wouldn't even had the Elsmith ult. I mean, it was literally just play the doubling season just for the sake of playing doubling season, just for hoping a draw. And you know, and like to be like, I mean, to be fair, I could have used the Karn to ultimate, but I didn't see a point. Like, I wasn't far enough ahead for it to matter. Well, I mean, you can concede the game. I mean, we acknowledge that you win. Because I mean, I don't know if you can see it on my screen or not. If that's what it means, but like it says I'm still connected. Yeah, I am still connected. Yeah, Andrew, I could have, but I mean, at that point, like it would have been just a legitimate restart, and at that point, he still has the advantage because he's got haste trample, guys. There's not really enough. Like, there's really not much I can do about that. I mean, yeah, I could get by some luck, I could get my other Elsmith out, make 3/1/1s, and then just try to go 1-for-1 blocks. But I mean, at the end of the day, he would have had more than enough trample to beat me. I mean, the problem with that deck is its earliest turn is the earliest turn it's gonna make any impactful plays is like turn 5. Because there's like I would like to say turn 4 just because of the possibility of Jace, but I'm so used to my play groups not even caring that you play Jace. It's mostly like most of the time we played Jace, it was just, oh, there's a Jace, cool, let's ignore it. It's not doing anything, we're gonna ignore it. So that's the problem. Is like he still would have had the pace better than mine, and 1v1s. just 1v1s don't work for that deck. So, I mean, he had an advantage no matter what. Yeah, Maul is an amazing artifact. Like, I agree 100% with you there. I mean, because believe me, honestly, the moment I realized both of you were playing trample decks, it was just like, oh, okay, let's just see who kills me first. Yeah, certainly starting it was certainly a great way to get you off to a fast start. So, it was certainly, I just look up and it's like, oh, okay, 4/4 trample, okay. Next turn, 6/6 trample. I was like, okay. So yeah, there was no coming back from that. Like I said, I would have had to have gone humility and then not care. But that, like, your deck specifically for things that enchant, that is specifically why I used to run the Mycosynth Lattice Karn. Because at that point, it was just like, okay, before you go to combat, remove all of your things and not care. But that was specifically why I ran those cards, was essentially just for those decks. Where it was, I don't need you having boots on, I don't need you having these enchantments on. Yeah, and the haste enchantment that just gave everything haste was like, okay, I'm not sure that's who. I was like, I honestly was like, all right, who's that going to help more? Like, sure, it helped him, but all of his guys just revolved around slowly beefing each other up. But yours was, all right, just make dudes swing. And unfortunately, trample in numbers means more than just trample. Because especially with the Skull Clamp being able to use any remaining tokens to draw cards, was definitely a big help. But I definitely have to say that the Chandra was kind of like the icing on the cake at that point, because there really wasn't anything that I could do at that point. Like, sure, if I had managed to Teferi the turn before and then Karn, like, I don't think you could have come back from that. But because just being able to Planeswalker on other people's turns is typically, an OP type tactic. So it's being able to exile things on somebody else's turn is certainly a pretty powerful thing to do. They finally finished Voltron tokens for the win. Yeah, it was certainly the weakest, and like genuinely, I don't think anybody could argue the fact that it's still the weakest. But it has those little, niche moments where it comes in handy. Like, I know a lot of people, like, for Storm decks, a lot of them like to play the one that copies instants and sorceries. I used to play the one that just dealt, like, significant ultimate damage, but when I first started upgrading the Planeswalker deck, that was just one of the immediate things that I cut just because it didn't matter. I needed ultimates that I could abuse and one time and then never care about using again. So, see, that's one game that I wish I could have had my Ajani out that just gives me 100 life. Because then it's essentially I just make you win through commander damage. And Ensnaring Bridge would have made sure that your commander would have never swung again. Yeah, I mean, if you get in that magical moment where somebody's at 1, I mean, obviously that's one of those meme moments where it's like, oh wow, you lost to that. You lost to Chandra Ping for 1. So yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game though. I enjoyed that in a sense. Like, I mean, sitting there wondering how long it was going to take for the two of you to stab each other in the back, that was entertaining, but I figured betrayals would happen way before that. Like, if I was a betting person, I would have said betrayal happened way before then. Like, the minute the guy hit, like, close to 20, I'm like, okay, somebody's going to stab the other one in the back now. But when you both just immediately focused him down, I was just like, okay. I'd have liked for him to stay alive a little bit longer. I mean, like, to be fair, like, the first moment that things could get exiled, they were getting exiled. You know, and, like, part of me was like, okay, I could do this. Do I name artifacts? That just make sure he doesn't have anything to equip? And I'm like, no, he just probably has 2 or 3 more in his hand he could play. But I'm like, if I do his creature, he's got to find a way to give it haste again. He's got to get it back. You know, he's got to cast it again. He's got to be able to pay for things to equip it with. And as long as I can keep finding destruction, make it cast more than you could ever afford to pay it. Unfortunately, it just did not work that way. But, like I said, it was still fun, though. I mean, it was enjoyable, so can't complain. I got you. So you had a somewhat game plan from the start, and that's always good. And sometimes you got to have that game plan early. Well, all right, guys, that is going to be the end of the stream. I don't want to keep dragging on, but that is. Let's see. Oh, you were glad I didn't pick artifacts. Well, I mean, at that point, like, I figured you had 2 or. Well, see, I was betting on the fact that I mean, I was pretty much sure, like, you had to have had, like, 1 or 2 more in hand. Yeah, I misplayed, but, I mean, it didn't matter. I didn't have, Yeah, I mean, like I said, I considered artifacts, but, like, I figured he had 2 or 3 more in hand, and that just wouldn't have solved the problem. But, I mean, if you didn't, then sure, then obviously it was just a bad play. Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way I could have known that. So I had to go with the safe play and just go, okay, make him cast his commander again, make him have to re-equip, and then just keep finding ways to destroy. But yeah, I mean, probably artifacts would have been the safer plan. But I mean, still at that point, I mean, you know, you still would have had your guys, and then Drognath would have ran away with it. So, because he still would have practically had all of his stuff. So then it would have just been his trample guys running away with it. So I mean, it was one evil for the other. I was simply trying to find the middle ground and try to find a win for myself. But it wasn't meant to be. Well, yeah, but and that's what I'm saying. Like I was pretty sure you had to have had like 2 or 3 more in hand. Well, yeah, but I mean, at that point, you still had your lurking predation. So I mean, the more things we play, the more guys we would have given you with haste. And that would have given you the chance. Because, like I said, if I'd removed all of his artifacts, you could have done some serious damage. And again, that wouldn't have affected the enchantments. So, yeah, I mean, you were pretty dead. I couldn't have merciless eviction any sooner just because I didn't have the mana. Because believe me, I was dropping it the minute I had the mana just to try to keep people in the game. But, you know, that's just the way things go. Yeah, I mean, just not, yeah, just not getting the lands you need is, pretty unfortunate. And then having to essentially sacrifice one of my better enchantments that protects all of my others just to go get a card that's going to potentially give me land, only to forget that it actually puts it on top of the deck, not in my hand. That was essentially an oversight. Then the miscounting mana, so I had to burn another one just for the top at the end. I mean, there was a lot of things that I could have done differently. So yeah, I mean, like ultimately in the end, I probably should have said artifacts and then used Karn to get rid of the Chandra just so she couldn't ult to deal 10, and then just try to survive another turn and see where that went. But or I mean, again, as Andrew pointed out, I could have just used Karn's ultimate and we could still be playing, but I didn't want to do that. That just would not have felt like a deserved gameplay result just because I could go Karn doubling season. So many lands. Yeah, and that was the thing. Is like, and that was like the plan was just try to keep killing your commander until you just couldn't pay for it, and then slowly kill the artifacts and everything after that point. But didn't go the way I wanted. I mean, like you notice, I didn't have the opportunity to play my commander. I didn't I didn't really get the opportunity to use any big draws. I mean, so it was just a bad start from start to finish for me, and I got a little bit greedy just because I had 2 mana artifacts. I was like, okay, this makes up for a land at the most, and then just didn't draw a land the entire game. I get a land, forget to play it. So there was a lot of misplays on my part, and there were just a lot of just slight oversights. Which, and it happens. It happens. You can't avoid it all the time. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of the stream. So I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting once again. As always, it is a great pleasure to be able to spend time with each and every one of you, to be able to talk and chat like this, discuss things, to be able to have some fun games. It's a lot of fun being able to play against you guys. It's something I look forward to, each and every day that I get ready to stream. And it is a lot more fun to be able to play with people you at least, know to some degree than just playing with random people. Just because you get more funny reactions, you don't really get anybody that just gets, overly salty about certain things. But But you know, just overall, it's a lot of fun playing with every one of you. You know, it's a great honor for me to have this opportunity, thanks to the owners and the staff here at TCG Unlimited that give me this opportunity to do this job, to try to build this YouTube career, to help build our brand. So you know, I certainly am grateful for the opportunities that I've been given. It's been a great experience. You know, this journey along the road to YouTube it's fun, it's enjoyable. I love doing this. So, you know, I hope you guys continue to support us, continue to grow with us. You know, all that fun stuff. So as usual, like, I'm gonna go into my usual spiel. So, you know, continue to support us whenever you can. Continue to tune into our streams, watch our future videos. You know, recommend us to friends, all that good stuff. But you know, we're gonna try to start playing more games, different card games, because we want to keep a variety. We don't want to just do just Magic. We want to try to cater to everybody. Try to let everybody enjoy the content that we create. Because again, it's you know, it's also a fun challenge for me just to be able to try to force myself to learn everything. So it's a fun concept of trying to challenge myself. But we definitely want to be able to provide, you know, some gameplay and some stuff for, you know, no matter what game you're into, we can pretty much play any card game, whether or not there's an official game out or not. So there are certainly options out there for us to be able to do things. And we're going to experiment with a lot of things. Like I said, we're going to get people in to add in commentary. So we're going to get people to play along, get in chat with us, and that way we'll have some additional commentary and some additional gameplay, because I can assure you guys enjoy my friends rage quitting. So a lot of them have some really, really funny reactions to things. So we're going to work on that. We're going to get some other people to play along. But yeah. All right. So without too much further ado, guys, again, I want to thank everybody for coming out and showing your support. It was a great stream. Thank you all for making it so much fun. We look forward to seeing all of you on the next one. The next Target stream will be Wednesday at 8 o'clock. It should be up on the stream page as soon as this stream ends. The event page has already been set. So as soon as the stream ends, it should, you know, show you a counter. And again, the target time will be 8 o'clock. You know, give a 30-minute window, just depending on what I've got going on, just to give me a little bit of time to get everything ready. So again, 8 o'clock is the target. You know, up until 8:30. If I'm not streaming by 8:30, just assume something came up and I didn't get a chance. And, you know, should those days ever happen, I do apologize in advance. We'll try to make it up to everybody. So, again, guys, thanks for watching. It means the world to me. Thank you for all your support and all your time, for, you know, hanging out with me. It's a lot of fun. So guys, until next time, this has been TCG Unlimited, and good night, guys.